she'd rather nobody had the house.
Carrie, where are you?
Out here.
What are you doing? Hepzibah's waiting to say goodbye.
I'm just coming.
It's all right, you know. They found a place. A hill farm. It's a bit bleak, but the man's very nice. He wants a housekeeper, and he doesn't mind about Mr. Johnny. So all's well that ends well.
I suppose so.
Will you write, Carrie? From Glasgow?
I will if you will.
Well, you write first. And if you don't, then I'll know, won't I?
Know what?
Oh, nothing. Come on.
Carrie?
Here's your coat, love.
Goodbye, Mr. Johnny.
Carrie. Carrie.
Goodbye, Albert.
Bye.
And here's a bite to eat on the train. And don't let Mr. Hollowlegs eat it all at once.
Thank you, Hepzibah. Goodbye.
Good luck, my lovely. Take care, the pair of you.
Goodbye, Hepzibah. We'll come and see you after the war.
I shall be expecting you. And Mr. Johnny will see you safely through the grove.
Oh, no, it's all right. We're not frightened anymore, are we, Nick?
No jolly fear.
Come on, then.
Carrie. Carrie.
Goodbye, Mr. Johnny. Goodbye, Carrie. Goodbye, Albert. Last time at Druid's Bottom. Last time at Druid's Cove. 'Cause tomorrow we're off on the train.
Oh, Nick.
Do you think we'll be bombed in Glasgow?
No, of course not. Mummy wouldn't send for us if it wasn't safe. There's nothing to be scared of.
I'm not scared. It'd be super to be in an air raid.
Oh, shut up, you bloodthirsty boy. You're spoiling it all. Let's have one last time in peace and quiet. Do you remember how scared we were the first time? Silly. You'd feel so friendly now. Come on. You're awfully late. I hope Auntie Lou won't be angry.
No, she won't be angry.
I don't see what's so funny. She'll be worried, and that would be a shame on our last night. What on earth? All these lights. She's gone mad.
That's for him. She's gone. Gone with Major Harper.
Who?
The American. They're getting married tomorrow.
You knew. Oh, you mean thing. Why didn't you tell me?
You might have told Mr. Evans.
Oh, Nick. Did she think that? Is that why she told you and not me?
She wouldn't have minded you knowing. It's just you might have told him. You're always feeling sorry for him and things.
You just don't understand. But I wouldn't have spoiled it for Auntie Lou. Come on. We'd better get to bed before he gets back.
time to get up yet?
No, not yet. Go back to sleep.
I was just coming to wake you.
Already?
Your train goes at 8. It's 6:30 now.
Have you been up all night? Auntie Lou?
Gone off with a fancy man. Did you know?
Nick did. I didn't.
Well, she's made her own bed. Much good may it do her.
Are you angry?
There'll be one less mouth to eat up the profits. Fred will feel the benefit when he comes back. So she told the boy, did she? Why couldn't she have told me? Face to face? Instead of leaving a note and stealing off like a thief in the night.
Perhaps she was scared. Of what you might say.
Scared? What's she got to be scared of me for? No. She just wanted to make me look small. Just like a fine Sister Dillis. The two of them make a fine pair. Sending messages. Leaving notes. Look at this now. That's all I had from Dillis on her deathbed. And not even sent to me. I had to find it going through her things as that grand London lawyer instructed me.
Is that you with Mrs. Gotobed?
I was about 10. Dillis, a bit older.
Like me and Nick?
The only other picture of her I keep in my watch. That ring she's wearing, it's the one I gave you. I bought it for her with my first wages. When she gave it back, I gave it to you. So, you've got a bit of history with it, girl.
What do you mean, when she gave it back?
It was with the photograph. No message. Nothing. Just my name on the envelope. Tucked away in her jewel box.
There was nothing else there. Nothing at all.
What else should there be?
I don't know. But I'm glad. I'm glad she gave them back. The ring and the photograph. It meant she remembered, didn't it? She remembered the good days.
Maybe.
You know, you'd better get upstairs double quick and wake that brother of yours, or you'll be missing the train.
Hurry along, please.
Good. Now you've got your tickets. You know where to change?
Yes, thank you.
Well, you'll be all right then. No point in waiting, is there?
Goodbye, Mr. Evans. And thank you for looking after us.
And for the knife.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye.
Thank goodness that's over.
I think he'll be lonely now we've gone.
So what? Serves him right.
Don't be mean. He's not really bad. Underneath. I wish Albert had come to the station.
Bit early. We'll be passing Druid's Bottom in a minute. You can wave at it then.
I hope nothing's happened.
What do you mean, happened?
Oh, just nothing.
You look all funny. Are you going to be sick?
Don't be silly.
Goodbye, town. Goodbye, chapel. Goodbye, old Slaggy. Goodbye, mountains. We'll be at Druid's Bottom any second, Carrie. Don't miss it.
It's on fire. Druid's Bottom's on fire. The skull. They'll all be killed. Hepzibah and Mr. Johnny and Albert. And it's all my fault. My fault. It's all my fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. It's all my fault. My fault.
Mummy!
Hello, darling.
You've been asleep for ages. You looked as if you were dreaming.
Yes, I was. Where's Nick?
He's gone further down the hill. He's doing a project for the school about how things changed since you were here in the war. He wants to use those old photographs of Uncle Nick's.
That's a good idea.
Have you got them?
What? Oh, yes, they're in my handbag. Here.
I'll have to take one of you to show how you've changed. I bet Alfred's changed too.
Albert, not Alfred.
Doesn't Uncle Nick look thin? He's so fat now.
Mr. Cupboard Lover. That's what Hepzibah called him. She meant he ate too much.
He still does. That's Hepzibah, isn't it? She looks so nice.
Yes, she was.
Nicky said, can we go down to Druid's Bottom and see if the house is still there?
Well, it's getting a bit late.
I'm sure there's nothing to be scared of.
Who's scared?
But you said you thought you killed him all because you threw the skull down the well.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
And you do not think it now?
No.
Can we go then?
Well, why don't you and Nicky go and come back and tell me all about it later?
Okay.
Don't be too long.
No. Nicky! Nicky!
What?
Mummy says we can go down to Druid's Bottom. You and me.
Isn't she coming too?
No.
Oh, well, I told you she'd never come. Come on. It's Druid's Bottom.
Can't have been such a bad fire.
Come on. Might as well take a look around now we're here. Come on, we better go back. We don't want to be caught trespassing.
Wait a minute. That old man, he's a bit like... Do you remember the one in the photograph of the calf? Couldn't be, could it?
Mr. Johnny, you're right. And that's Hepzibah coming out of the gate. Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Hepzibah Green? Because if you are, my mother remembers you.
Carrie's boy. Gracious heavens, after all these years. You like her, too. Mr. Johnny, look who it is. It's Carrie's children. Say hello.
Hey-ho. How are you?
I suppose your mother told you about Albert.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what a pair they were. Mr. Head and Miss Hart, I used to call them, both stubborn as mules. She said she'd write first, he said, and nothing would budge him. But you see, I think he was shy, really. And he thought after she'd gone away, she couldn't be bothered.
She thought you were all killed in the fire. That's why she never wrote.
How did she know about the old fire? Come on in, both of you. Sit down.
Thank you. How was it Mr. Evans let you stay here?
Oh, he died, poor man. Soon after the fire. It was a heart attack, they said, but I think it was more loneliness, you know. His sister gone and his son killed in the war. So the lawyers asked us to stay on as caretakers. But not for long. Hey, Mr. Johnny.
But they're not going to throw you out now.
Bless your heart, no. Albert's bought the old house. His country estate, he calls it. And when it's rebuilt, Mr. Johnny and I will be living in it just like the old days. He comes down from London whenever he can. You see, he's not married, and we're the only family he's got.
This weekend. This weekend.
That's right, Mr. Johnny. Albert's coming down this weekend. Oh, it will be good to see little Carrie again.
She's not little now.
Our dad used to call her Beanpole.
He died last year.
She may be taller, but Carrie's not the sort to change in other ways. You go and meet her. Tell her her egg's on the boil and Hepzibah is waiting. Go on, off with you.
Mum. Hello. You said you weren't coming, I thought.
Hepzibah's got the eggs on the wall and we got speckles.
Mr. Jolly can talk now, you know.
And he's called you small, but I think you're big.
On BBC Two, in a moment, there's The Waltons. Anyway, that's it for this afternoon on BBC One. Safe to say there's lots more tomorrow. In the morning between 9 o'clock and lunchtime, the new adventures of Flash Gordon.